A force acting on a rigid body produces turning effect, which is measured in terms of torque. The turning effect of a force depends on the distance of the point of action of the force from the axis of rotation as well as on the angle at which the force is applied. Due to this reason, the doors are designed with handles close to the edge and not near the hinges, or else it will be difficult to open the door. Applying the force in a direction other than the perpendicular direction also makes it difficult to open the door.
Couple: two equal, opposite and parallel forces whose lines of actions are not same constitute a couple. Examples of couple in our everyday life: when we turn a doorknob, we apply force on the knob, which produces a couple. When we wind a watch, we produce a couple to the winding key with our finger. When we use a screwdriver, we apply force on its head. When we turn a tap, we apply force on its head to open or close it. While spinning a top or a ball, we produce a couple. Suppose a body is pivoted about an axis through its center of mass. Two equal and opposite forces act in the opposite direction such that their lines of action do not pass through the center of mass. Two equal and opposite forces acting along different lines of action forms a couple. A couple applies a torque on the body on which it acts. Now, torque acting at A is F into OA, which is equal to FD. Similarly, torque acting at B is F into OB, which is equal to FD. The resultant of these two torque produce the turning effect in clockwise direction whose magnitude is equal to 2FD or F2D. If a couple rotates the body in anti-clockwise direction, then it is taken as positive, but if the body rotates in the clockwise direction, then it is taken as negative.
The center of gravity of a body is that point at which the entire weight of a body or the force of gravity can be supposed to act upon. For symmetrical bodies, the CG is at the geometrical center. Let us consider an irregular shaped lamina. The force of gravity acts on all the particles of the body. Let us try to locate its center of gravity. We try to balance the lamina on the tip of a pencil. By trial and error, we can locate a point G on the lamina, where it gets balanced. This point of balance G is known as the center of gravity of the lamina. The tip of the pencil at G provides the reaction R to the total weight mg of the lamina in the upward direction. The lamina is in translational equilibrium as R is equal to mg. The lamina is also in rotational equilibrium, otherwise it would tilt and fall. Thus, G is the center of gravity of the lamina. There is yet another exact and easy method to determine the center of gravity of an irregular shaped body. Let the lamina be pivoted at 3 different points A, B and C. Hang the lamina from the point A. Draw the vertical line A, A'. It passes through center of gravity. Now hang the lamina from pivot B and draw the vertical line B, B'. Similarly, hang it from pivot C and draw the vertical line C, C'. We observe that the 3 vertical lines intersect at a common point G. This common point G is the center of gravity of the irregular shaped lamina. As the body is small, so the value of G for all the particles is same, and hence the center of mass coincides with its center of gravity.